inside a MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a good matchup in the NFC. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from East Rutherford. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
No chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 43, here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Purdy. Now he'll run. Himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
At the 44-yard line, a gain of 13 yards. First down, San Francisco.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Throw on the run is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
The motion man here is Bourne. They need 2. Here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away to points continue to go up.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
3rd and short. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
All right, so in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league might kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision.
But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
To the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Scatterboo. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now, the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Scatterboo, touchdown!
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Just shy of midfield. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Again, it's McCaffrey. Finds room inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. A play fake, now dart, he'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
One knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve.
That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
That's good for a New York Giant. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
But gonna throw it again. Headed left, buying time. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
New York Giants.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On the zone read, it's a give to Scatterboo. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Gain of 4 yards. That's another Giants first down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
He pulls it in around the 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to push it in with Scatterboo. And this time he's in. And Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So that challenge, a successful one. They'll go. It's Scatterboo. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
And it's third
All the offense
down.
is trying to do here is just get a little breathing room so that they can operate their entire system. But this defense, they sold out, brought pressure, and the offense is lucky that that one didn't result in 2.
3rd and long. They run once more with McCaffrey. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
The 49ers out to punt this one.
For San Francisco.
And Gunnar Olszewski goes back deep to bring this one back. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense and running back Cam Scattaboo headed out for their next possession. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the draw, here's Scattaboo. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw play.
2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scattaboo. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Gain of 5. Brings
Defensive
up 3rd
coordinators
and
preach
6.
all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard
3rd downs,
line.
Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Again, out of the gun, and it's Scattaboo. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Diamador Lenore on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Cordell Flott is there on the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. It's 3rd and 4. Of the gun. It's Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Giants offense and running back Cam Scatterboo headed out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's 2nd and 2. Dart gonna fake the give and hold on to it. And he's gonna be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
The throw is Dart. And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage. And it will bring up 4th down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Giants offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. He'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Michael Williams getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Dart. They try to work the screen with Scatterboot. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
On third down, here is Dart. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Jalen Hyatt.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Giants first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
For a New York Giants.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here. Results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll run, it's Scatterboo, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On second down, Dart, and that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop third and goal. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Giants build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The 49ers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts first and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Brian Burns in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Finding his tight end, Farrell. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to the reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On second down, Purdy in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Brian Burns getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on second down, and barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt.
Formation for San Francisco.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing, Dirk. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Dart going to throw here on second down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, here's Scalaboo. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
At the 13-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. 49ers offense make their way out to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Cordell Flott is there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. The middle, here's McCaffrey. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Now, Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
49ers 14.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9. Now Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Third and 5. Here's Dart. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A gain there of 11. 1st down, 49ers.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. A tight end in motion now. Here's McCaffrey. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On the return, Olszewski. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Giants offense and running back Cam Scatterboot headed out for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. And he's going to be on a gain there of 27 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
A play fake, now dart. Left side, that's Johnson. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. In motion, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Michael Williams gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
To throw, Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to get out of bounds. the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running left, it's McCaffrey. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
San Francisco.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Giants offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. There's a handoff to Scatterboo. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Gun, here comes Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Handoff left. Here comes Scatterby. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
He was brought down by Jason Pinnock. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd down and 3. They'll go again with Scatterby. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Gain of 6.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Second and 11. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.